It's Tuesday, Title Tuesday. I missed the earlier one, but here for the afternoon one. There are the candidates going on right now, so I'll be extra grateful for people who choose to watch this content. I have been grinding a little bit in Blitz Chess off stream the last few days. So I think the last time I streamed on chess.com, my rating was probably below 2700. But now it's, I mean, if I have a good tournament, maybe I can get closer to 2800. My Blitz peak is, I think, 2810, 2815, around there. I'm not familiar with the Chessbook app. I only have like just a few chess apps on my phone between chess.com, Lichess. Do I have anything else? Chess. Oh, the ChessUp app. I used to have the Play Magnus app, but it uninstalled itself because I haven't used it in forever.
Yet another month.
Oh, Magnus has joined. Yeah, it's interesting. Like Title Tuesday during the candidates, there's no Hikaru, there's no Fabiano, but Magnus, of course, maybe declined to play the candidates so he could play Title Tuesday. 3 Alloway asking, going for top 50 on this Title Tuesday. I'm going for good moves, and then hopefully that will lead to top 50 or better. I did have a pretty good result. Was it last week? Time is like just meshing together these days. I think it was last week I finished with 7 points. I had a really good start last week. I started 4 out of 4, and then 5 out of 6. Slowed down a little bit towards the end. But I'm not sure if my score last week was good enough for top whatever. Let me see if I can find the... I don't think I'll be able to find the tournament that easily. Hey, it's Anna Cramling. Thank you, Anna Cramling. Was she playing a tournament or was she doing a normal stream? No, she recently has been playing a lot of over-the-board chess. Shout out to Anna. Really appreciate it. I just went live a few minutes ago. Title Tuesday starts in 90 seconds. Oh, it's a normal stream. Wow. I feel slightly tempted to play the cow opening the first game, but I think I want to play something a little bit more within my comfort zone. Even though I did have like decent success with the cow when I played it in Title Tuesday. So yeah, if you're just joining, it's going to be some serious chess today. I did miss the first Title Tuesday. Thank you, David Rabubu. Happy 25.
Pictures lately? May have to show and tell at the first
I did.
break.
Can I show the picture I took yesterday? I realized you can just drag photos into OBS. So this is a photo I took yesterday of the eclipse. It was super cool. Drove about a couple hours to see it, like middle of nowhere, Illinois. And then this was another one I posted to Twitter. Yeah, this was like the full total eclipse. So let me bring back my face there. And let me put chat in emote only mode. First game is beginning. I'll have time to show more photos later. So here we go. Let me mute alerts as well. And we have a Queen's Pawn opening. Queen's Gambit declined, maybe Catalan, Knight c3, a bit more standard. I'm playing the Barmen variation, Bishop b4. If e3, I'll play c5. It's a fun opening for black. Already putting some pressure on white. I think taking... It's funny, about an hour ago I had a game off stream. Oh, there's queen takes though. I had a game off stream that featured almost this exact line. I'm going to play queen a5 first. Now I have 3 attackers against a knight on c3. Also hitting a2. Okay, let's take. Can take the bishop now. Might as well take the bishop and then probably take on a2. Now b2 is attacked. I think I'll just move back to a5 and then gradually develop. Probably want to fiend cadeau my light sword bishop. The problem is b6, knight c6. So we could play rook d8 first. Just a line on the d file. Yeah, it still takes a lot of work here. I might look to bring the bishop to e8, just so my other rook can get in. Knight d5. I shouldn't be taking too long. Yeah, it's a little bit passive for black. Like, the fact that I won the a-pawn doesn't actually give me that much in the position. So I think the strategy is just to survive until the endgame. Probably bishop e7 here. But bishop e7, knight g5, bishop e8, h3, h6, I think is okay. It's calculating this, and then this, and then this, and then h6. Okay. A small surprise. Wants to play knight c4. Wow. Knight c4, I have queen b4. Probably have to play g6 here. Under a lot of pressure. Looking at bishop c6, but queen f4. Queen b3, knight a5. Maybe queen b3 is the way to go. Then bishop c2. I'll play this. Mm. Yeah, any knight move that comes in, I think I have to play bishop e8. I think it's okay, though. Burned a lot of time, but d4 and b2 are now targeted, along with the knight. I have rook e7 here. Mm. It's a safe move. Idea rook to d2. Then b2 and f2 should be targets. Up a pawn. Mm. Okay. That took a lot of work. Oh man. It took a lot of work. I was able to keep some composure there. Okay, first round win. Staying clean somewhat. Probably not the cleanest technique, but I'll take it. Thanks everyone who's been subbing. I really appreciate it. So, yeah, I was just in time to get the mating attack. Got my king in. Really wasn't easy. It seemed like in the opening, maybe I missed something, but not sure. Yeah, it seems like actually I played what was called for. Maybe I had a better way to develop. White had some compensation. I wanted to say that about an hour ago off stream, I had this exact position in a blitz game. My opponent played queen c2, walking into takes, and e5. And it's a line where black just wins a piece in the opening. Let me turn off emote only. Okay. So we have a small break before next round. 2770. I'll probably play down again at this rating. It's actually the nice thing about having a higher rating is that I probably won't play a higher rate player until later if I can keep winning. Can quickly check my peak. Does it say? Oh, highest rating, 2814. So still, what, 44 points away. But with insight. I'm drinking two things. I'm drinking iced coffee and the classic water. So hopefully between these two, I'll stay hydrated. Also, new game starting. Back to emote only. Here we go. Okay. We'll play a London. Try and be solid here. Oh, no mercy. It's the player's responsibility to play the moves properly. So my opponent's basically giving me peace odds. Before probably. It's happened to me before too. It's part of online chess basically. Like what to do. And chess.com doesn't even have the feature to offer takebacks. Like even in casual play. Oh wait, I have to watch out for this move. I have knight d2 though, should be fine. Black's getting some initiative. Knight a2, queen, or knight c3, queen c1. I might lose a2. It should be okay. Or is it okay? Oh dear. I'm making a mess of this. Like queen b1? Sack my queen? Queen b1 might just be winning, actually. Because knight c3, I take the rook, I take the bishop, I win back the queen, and I win back the knight in the end. So knight c3, takes with check, queen d8. Oh, there's king here. But then bishop g5. Probably still bishop g5. I just want to be extra sure. I could also take the knight immediately, but this should be better. There's not even queen a6 guarding it with the bishop. And now, yeah, I think I'll take with knight. Oh, there's knight d4 as well. But then queen g6. It's so weird being up like so much material. It's really anything I do, I'll be up material, but I think this makes the most sense. And take and I'll be up a piece and a pawn. Queens are traded. Knight is finding a square. Okay. Yeah, I feel a little bit bad. I mean, bishop c5, obvious mouse slip, probably intended bishop d6. But what am I going to do? Like play c3? It's just one of those things. Sometimes you have to be accurate with the mouse, I guess. At least it did get a little bit interesting. I mean, my opponent was able to muddy the waters a bit with this idea and then knight c3. Thankfully, I just had everything going my way there. So, 2 out of 2. 9 more rounds to go. I gained 2 rating points, so I now have a palindromic rating, 2772. Maybe we can watch Magnus? Magnus Carlsen against Sako Chess. I think you Static Void for the 99 bits. My window is open and there's a giant bee like trying to get in. Let me close the window. Okay. I have to protect myself from the bees. Wait, did the sound become muffled? Wait, what happened? What happened to my audio? Test, test. No sound at all. Sound is fine. Okay. Oh, are the move sounds coming in? They should be. I am monitoring the audio levels in OBS. Looks to be okay. Even alerts are unmuted, so I think if anyone subs, then it should make a sound. Okay, so can Magnus win this? He's up a pawn. And he has 2 outside pass pawns. But the king is kind of stuck. Interesting endgame. Black is very low on time. I would be so nervous here if I had this position as black against Magnus. Because it does look close to a draw. But is it? Like, if the rook ever moves, the rook takes this pawn, and meanwhile, the pawn can't easily advance. Yeah, just take here. Oh, but the king's gonna defend. Ooh, tricky. Rook f5. Oh! Was this drawn? Takes, here. No, here. And then the king will walk back. So maybe rook here was necessary. Yeah, rook a only move. And this would have been a theoretical draw, but that's not easy to defend, especially against Magnus. Sound is okay. I can hear the tears of Eric's opponents falling on the ground. Okay, that's what we want, right? So, probably some games still going. I think I'll just chill though. Try and catch up in chat. I don't know if there's much to review with this last game. I think this was all fine though. There's this funny calculation, knight c3. Oh no, my queen. But after this, I guess I was going to play bishop g5, give back the rook, win the queen, and then win the knight. Be up 2 pieces. There's a question about queen a8. Yeah, I saw this move. The reason why I didn't play it is castling. I wanted to keep my queen on a2 to basically allow for the queen trade. After it takes, it just simplified. Question from Phaedrus. Do you get nervous commenting? Wait, commenting or commentating? I guess the two things are similar. I used to get really nervous just with anything that involved public speaking. But over the years, I've been able to manage it. And usually when it's like commentating chess, it's fun. It's fun to like watch top level games and try and predict what players will do or dig into the funny lines. I am rooting for the American players, Fabiano and Hikaru. Yeah, it'd be super cool if there's an American that is playing for the World Championship match. But if not the Americans, then it would be really cool to see Prague and Vaishali like win their respective
Here's
tournaments.
to another 35 months of oh no my queening it up, no mercy Stafford Gambit smashings, and calling ambulances, but not for you smile warm greetings from Liverpool Eric.
Thank you, Fang Duster. I hope Liverpool is treating you well. Yeah, again, if you're just joining, it's Title Tuesday. Round 3 should be starting momentarily. Can quickly check if there's games still going. Yeah, the problem is this list doesn't always update immediately. Oh, here we go. Oh, I'm playing LiemLe. Okay. Former teammate of mine. He's the highest rated player I've played over the board in classical chess. Strong player. Playing a reverse Torre. Yeah, he's actually a former World Rapid champion or World Blitz champion. I forget exactly. Maybe I should have taken on f3 there. Not sure. At 92 is a bit strange. Bishop d6 is trying to discourage these knight moves. I could still take. I almost have like bishop b4. Hmm. Yeah, this knight should just be misplaced. I'm trying to set up this move. If c5, might be able to take on f3 and queen a5. Also might be setting up this move. Okay, queen a5, b4, take. That's deep calculation. Bishop c3, take queen d2, knight a2. Maybe it could take here. The takes n here and there's no b4. It does feel wrong though to take away from the center, but it's based on tactics. That probably doesn't work. He's gonna have this queen d2 idea. Or that move. Huh. Queen f5. Take on f2, no. Really want to sack on g4. It looks playable. Takes. And how does white defend? f3, knight f2. I think I'll just go for just go for it. Go for it. Burned a lot of time there. This whole sequence revolves around f2, the fact that white can't easily defend. I just want to get a knight to d3. That would be the dream. Smother mate. f3, knight takes e3. Probably have to take now. But with what? Take. What am I doing against queen f3? I'll go into the sign. Can I hit the bishop at least? It's gonna be 3 minors for a queen. Can't complain with this. Good game. Good game. Oh, I mishandled that in time pressure, probably. What a crazy game. I can't be too upset. Definitely made chances for myself. I had like so many passers on the king side. There's so much analyze here too. So around here, I mean, this whole idea of bringing knight to e5 is so strong. I can't defend this, yeah. And the hope was that I would push my h-pawn, but it was so hard to get to the white king, too. Even though it's like in the center on d3, the checking squares are off limits for my queen. Even b3. Like, maybe I could have taken the knight. But then, yeah, white's still probably completely fine there. Thank you, Pilote. Appreciate the bits. Why not take the bishop when it's attacking your queen? At what point, though? Oh, here. I even see the bishop was not defended, but okay, it's defended by tactics. Knight e5. I think I just trusted my opponent
13
there.
month of almost heart attacks due to Eric's time management on Tiger
Oh no.
Tuesday.
I mean, yeah, we were both very low on time in this game. I wonder if I had anything earlier with this sack. Engine's not impressed. What about here? DC4 is the best move.
It's no crime.
Okay, I missed... Apparently knight b6 is really strong. That move was not even on my radar, but I guess the point is to take here. Rook c1? Knight a4, wow. Yeah, what a crazy line. King e7 was better. Okay, no time to analyze. There we go.
Good luck from Houston.
Thank you. Okay. Next opponent. I'm playing another London. Yeah, with this setup, the bishop is better on d2 rather than f4. a4 is very typical, prevents b5. Yeah, I was aware of this, the center fork trick type thing. Probably have to take and play bishop d3. There's knight f5 to throw in. Let's try knight f5. So I'm temporarily up a piece. These are hanging, but the bishop's attacked on e7. There might be ideas of bishop h6 and queen g4. Wow, now everything's hanging. Looking at bishop f4. My knight's hanging, though. Bishop g5, f6. Take twice on d5. I think this is okay, actually. I'm calculating takes bishop e6, and I take on e5 with a queen. I exploit the pin. So I've won a pawn. I'm trying to simplify now. Hmm. I'm kind of a mess here. I don't think c2 is takeable. Black will have back rank issues. Threatening knight d6. Queen g6, I might take the knight. I do have takes and then queen e7. So many positions this game where so many things are hanging. Yeah, rook g8, I'd probably save my bishop. I take. Sorry, I'm having camera issues. Okay, I don't know what happened to my camera there. Is the stream should be fine, it's just a camera. Let me bring back chat. Thankfully, I managed to win that game. It was close though. So what's happening here? That worked, okay. Yeah, been having more of these issues lately with the camera just dying. Might just be the cable rather than the camera. Anyway, okay. I managed to win. Opponent flagged. Final position, I was only slightly better, but time proved to be the deciding factor. Let me just click OK here. Okay. Hopefully that doesn't happen too many more times. I'm using one of these, it's called a dummy battery. It allows for the camera to be plugged in rather than having to rely on battery power. But maybe that causes its own issues. And yeah, thank you for Live Proton for clarifying. The reason why I'm not playing candidates is so I can play Title Tuesday. It's a more important event for me. Basically the same reason why Magnus isn't playing candidates. It just unfortunately conflicts with Title Tuesday. Way more upside here. Gotta work on raising my chess.com blitz rating. Oh wait, that was round 4, right? I think we're on a break now. Yeah, we should be on a break. Okay. Question, who do you think is gonna win the candidates? I don't know. It's really hard to predict. I mean, I'm rooting for Bobby or Hikaru, but it's such a long tournament. Like, so many things can happen. But speaking of, maybe we can watch some of the games. Let's switch my scene here. I haven't looked at the games for over an hour, probably, since before I started streaming. So, yeah, this is just chess. Question, what do I think of Nepo's game? I don't have the engine on, so I'll give my unfiltered, unbiased, not stockfish influenced opinion. Counting material, it's equal material. Oh yeah, there was some crazy moment though, like earlier, right? Like Prague seemed to be prepped through d5, which is crazy. I mean, move 19, he's barely used any time. And then he unrattled this knight g5, knight takes f7 sacrifice, which still appears to be prep. Nepo played this crazy move knight d7, leaving the knight on pre. Prague first takes on d5, and then Nepo played knight c5. And then, yeah, this is around where I last looked. Someone says Prague missed a win. I mean, visually it looks really good for white. Open king. But it's a question, how does white actually make use of these pieces? It might be very concrete. Knight b7, wow. It seemed like Prague was in control at some point, but then queens got traded, and now, I mean, honestly, this endgame looks pretty equal. And if the knight can get to f4, black's doing very fine. But for the time being, maybe white has some small push, like put the bishop on f5, get the rook in, try and invade the 7th. Okay, I'm doing my best to scan questions and comments in chat. There was a question about if I'm planning on becoming a GM. Do we still have the GM command, right? I haven't updated that command in a long time, but I think it's still pretty accurate. Getting the GM title is not a primary focus, but I'm still motivated to learn and improve and play. Oh, there's a question from Lanky something. Would you like to be on commentary for next candidates if you're given the opportunity? I'm actually doing official commentary for Lichess for some of the rounds. I commentated round 1 with Irene Sukandar and Matthew Sadler. Also round 3 with Irene. And then I'll be commentating round 7, which is the day after tomorrow, with, I believe, Irene and Laura Unuk. So, yeah, I guess I've seized the opportunity to do commentary, at least partially, for this candidates. Are you still a photographer? So I don't take too many photos these days with like my nicer camera, but before Title Tuesday started, I was showing a photo I took yesterday of the solar eclipse. This was this was my view yesterday, at least through my camera with a nice zoom lens. I went to, it was like a conservation center. It was outside Chester, Illinois. Got to see the total eclipse for about 3 minutes. Took another one here, which I also showed earlier. This was like a moment before the total eclipse, and there's some clouds in the sky, acted as a nice filter. So anyway, let me switch back the scene. Title Tuesday, and here we go. Gotta put chat back in emote only. Okay. I'll play e4. So playing Sergio chess. Oh, I played Sergio last week. This is Grigorians. And I think we may have had a similar opening last week. I think I played f4 against him last week. I'll play my my advanced French. This is a little bit unusual. Black's not taking on d4. Considering taking the knight. I feel like this provokes f5. I don't see what else black can do here. And if takes, I take the knight first. This could get sharp. Yeah, it's getting sharp. Take on g6. Bishop h6. Oh, there's rook f6 though. That's interesting. But there's bishop e8. Oh. Should probably just take the pawn. Oh, it's getting spicy. It's weird to take on f3 and then keep thinking, though. Played knight d2. Could also take on g6. Try this. I'm basically preventing knight d4. Probably want to look to maneuver. Also over defending f3. B5's in the air. Might have to play king g2 here. Black has g5, man. Maybe h4. No. Very difficult position there. Maybe he could take the bishop. I had a nice time advantage, but yeah, I played rook e3 too quickly. Any hope? Yeah, rook e4 is the only move. The nice thing actually is my queen defends a rook on a1, so queen h1 is not as effective. What to do? Good game. Opponent played well. Maybe had some chances. I'm curious what the engine thinks of this sack. It's very long-term compensation for black. Probably a good practical decision for blitz chess. Oh, wow. So black is actually much for choice. Several options. So I guess I went wrong with handling this. Engine likes b5. Okay, so there are a few playable moves. I didn't really consider taking, but I guess it's just normal. Take, and then play this position. Yeah, queen c2 is a bit too much. Looks like next round hasn't started. So I'm 3 out of 5. A decent tournament. I mean, I've lost to the two high-rated players I played. LeQuang Liem and now Sergio Chess. I beat the lower-rated players. Okay, next game. Here we go. Playing andrew-blr. Okay. Opponent doesn't have the best connection. High lag. It looks like they have a good enough connection to make moves. Yeah, all still prep. There's a few moves white will play here. Castling is a blunder because bishop takes h2. I don't think there's a huge difference between knight g4 and knight c7. Very often black will play both these moves, like back to back. Bishop f5. I mean, knight f2 looks like a move. Gets messy though. Queen f6, g4, g6 probably doesn't work. Might just play knight c7. Again, I'm calculating knight f2, but I should probably just move back. So white's not castling kingside. The king might slide over still, or it might go queenside. Hey, thank you, Chestnut Live. Appreciate the raid. If you're just joining, I'm in kind of an intense game right now. Very sharp game. Oh, my camera died. Let's fix this real quick. It's probably not caused by Chestnut. Sorry about that. Okay, should be back. Take 96 probably. Okay, knights are pretty good defenders. Having ideas of c5. Oh, my battery thing. I have to troubleshoot off stream. I mean, c4 is so attractive. Queen d7 on tap. Queen d7, I do have to watch out for rook h6, though. There's also this idea, queen c8, knight d4, which also doesn't work. And probably c3. Take. C3, b3. Not simple. Wow. That's annoying. I'd be threading this. There we go. Okay. Oh, what was that timing? What's wrong with my camera? Arr. Okay, wait, let me check if the camera's on. I'm gonna be right back. Okay. It's gonna show the battery message again too, probably. Maybe not. Maybe not. I really don't know what I can do to troubleshoot. I'm using, I mean, maybe people in chat know better than me. I'm using an Elgato capture card. It's a 4K cam link. I'm using I think it's a mini HDMI to HDMI cable. And then the camera itself is a Sony A9 Mark II. So I'm hoping it's a cable issue and not a camera issue. It could be overheating issue, yeah. Which would be sad. Maybe I should just get like a more normal webcam. Because this camera is usually what I use for photography. Okay. Back to chess. Playing London. E4 didn't work that previous game. So I'm 4 out of 6. Decent score. Thank you, Kavita. Welcome back. Oh, what's the line here? I think it's castling. It's possible I just confuse the variations, but we'll see. I take here. Take. Yeah, I think I just mixed up the variations. It'll still be equal material. But yeah, white has worse pawn structure. Probably want to go for c4 at some point. Interesting. Calculating c4. Take. I think it's okay. Oh, maybe it's not. It should be okay. Just a lot of trades. Oh, maybe it's not okay. Or maybe it's really good. Queen e7? That might just be equal, actually. Queen e7, queen c7, takes. Yeah, not getting much there. Yeah, that move I missed. Yeah, I'll be down a pawn. That's such a strong move. Go for this. Again, sorry about the camera. What to do? At least my worries here. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, if only Twitch chat could see how happy I am. Oh. Okay, I'm trying to get my camera back. Um, Again, apologies. Uh, maybe I can switch it to like I'll have to find a charge battery for it. Anyway, okay. I probably should have lost that game. But somehow I managed to swindle. Knights are tricky. So, I'm 5 out of 7. Pretty good score. Yeah, this is not the best advertisement for Elgato equipment. Maybe they shouldn't put their name on the error image. I really botched the opening. Pretty sure white's supposed to like take and then take. What's the line here? DC5 first, and then C4. Okay. A6. Take rook C1. Okay. Yeah, I really just got outplayed there. Knight C3 was good. But somehow G5, the G5 move kept me alive. Alright, back to emote only mode. Hopefully the camera can survive for this game. I'm gonna play E4. This is Tersakayan, I believe? Yeah. What do I want to play? Let's play this line. Queen D6 is the best move here. Queen C7 is kind of a trappy line. Queen D6, I have to go back to F3. Okay, I'm happy to see this. There's a line, takes, knight C6. If I can draw arrows. Knight C6 takes, and I sack the rook with bishop G5. Not quite going into that, though. Now probably bishop G2. Okay, I'm out of prep, but I have a decent looking position. Queen H4. Oh no, my queen's tied down to the knight. Oops. Queen A4, B5. I might have to do that. Because with B5, I defend the knight, then the rook is hanging. Also wondering about knight. No, knight takes B5 should not work there. Yeah, so B5, Queen F4. Weird position. Bishop B7. Yeah, what to do? Could play knight D3. Trade. Knight G6 is basically the same thing. Castle, take. Don't think that works. I'm about to blunder bishop D6. Ooh. castle. It's super tricky. Maybe just taking castle. Took a lot of time there. Bishop d6, not happening. Yeah, black's probably slightly better here. Trying to hold my ground. Just want to play c3. Bit passive though. Hmm. Nice move. Ooh, that was a gift. That was a big gift. Wow. That was a really big gift. I'm having a hard time processing what just happened there. I mean, my opponent clearly was expecting rook takes a4. And I don't know. I don't think rook c3 was pre-moved, but it was played a little bit too quickly without identifying my previous move. I don't think it was a mouse up. I think it was one of these like misanticipations. Like you just assume that the pawns are going to be traded and you don't realize that this is actually an option for white. So that's a huge gift. 6 out of 8. Very good score for me. I mean, usually my par score is 6 out of 11. But there's still 3 rounds to go. I mean, I just got completely outplayed there. This is a beautiful move too, knight h3. Like trying to deflect my knight away from the rook and essentially winning, leading into a winning endgame. Am I tied with Magnus, really? Magnus also 6 out of 8, according to chat. Wow. I'm tied with Magnus. Okay, let's go. I'll take that. 20th place on tie breaks. Tied for 14th. So there's a non-zero chance I could play Magnus next game. That would be fun. Hopefully my camera doesn't die. Yeah, again, thanks everyone for watching. I appreciate all those tuning in. I know candidates are probably still underway at this point, but very appreciative that there's people that prefer watching this content. Maybe some people are multitasking with the content that they're watching. So I'll just have to wait for the next game. Oh, wait, no, it's a break. Round 8, right? Round 8. I guess we could switch over to candidates. I mean, I should probably analyze this opening that I just played, though. Yeah, as I mentioned, queen d6 is the best move. And there's a cool line that features takes, takes, knight c6 takes, takes, and rather than saving the rook, white can play this move. And if takes, then castling is winning for white. Oops, what did I do? I did something. I think I just went back there. Anyway, we didn't go into that. e6 was played. I was out of prep. Best move, knight c4. Not the most natural move, but it kind of makes sense to prepare bishop f4 with tempo. Because what happened in the game was this construction was a bit unstable. Black took, I took, bishop c5, and yeah, I was kind of on the back foot. Yeah, I was actually on the back foot the whole game. My opponent played really well just to keep the pressure. And then really all it takes is one small blunder, one big blunder in this case, rook takes c3. Okay. So I am close to my rating peak. Peakchess.com rating for Blitz is 2814. So, what, about 25 points away? I'm 2 points away from my best Title Tuesday score of all time. Best score of all time is 8 points. So, it's within reach. And to get there, I would need to score 2 out of 3 in the final 3 games. I'm going to take a break, actually. Let me, I'll just put on some candidates and quick break, and I'll be back in a moment. Okay, I'm back. Looking at this game, this looks really drawn. I think maybe I'll just go through and give my first impressions out of all the games. Perugia against Hikaru. How did we get here? I wasn't really looking closely earlier. I saw this knight b8 move, which looks ridiculous, like undeveloping in the opening, but maybe there was some logic to it. Oh, Hikaru violating like all the opening principles. So funny. Somehow trying to make it work. I mean, white's position looks nice. Seems like Hikaru kind of stabilized though. The problem for black is this pawn in d5 could be a long-term target. Yeah, it looks like Alireza is putting on the pressure. And knight f5 in the air. But Hikaru is like super resilient. Also, thank you, Ken Penn. Happy 21. Are you getting ads? You shouldn't get ads if you're subscribed. Maybe try refreshing. But usually subscribing is a way to get ad-free viewing. I'm going to quickly check the other games. Fabiano. Oh, Fabiano drew Vidit. Oh, there's a blunder in this game. Ooh. So apparently Vidit missed a win with king c2. Seems difficult. Game ended in repetition. Okay, that's a good result for Fabi. A near miss there. And Gukesh against Abbasov. Oh, this was a Petrov. Okay. Maybe slightly better for white, but things got spicy. Gukesh playing for more. Yeah, Gukesh is up a pawn. And this pawn could be more of a weakness later on. Also, okay, looks like did the game start? Game is starting. Oh, I'm playing Kamsky. Okay, let me chat in emote only mode. So not quite playing Magnus. What happened to my scene? There we go. Okay. Okay. I have a Catalan. I think the last time I played Kamsky, I played the cow opening against him in Title Tuesday. But this time I'm playing something a bit more serious. This is a Ray Robson variation against the Catalan. Queen takes e4, there's b5. Yeah, castle, castle. Basically an equalizing move. If takes, I can win back the pawn. Queen b3. A little bit weird to put the rook here. I think the queen will come here. I'm getting some early time advantage. Okay, h6 comes to mind, e5. Slow play. Not sure where this rook wants to go. There's knight d5. Knight d5, take, take. Yeah, very slow play. Calculating bishop d2, e4. E3. I forgot about knight f5. Should be okay though. Queen e5. It's so complicated. Try this. Again, sorry about the camera. Wait, this is made in 2. No, it's not made in 2. Oh, man. Let's go. Let's go. Again, sorry. Get the camera back. Okay, I was dead there. I was so dead. Wow. Somehow I held on. I was probably winning at some point too, like earlier. Man. Yeah, I don't think he intended to repeat. Like he probably could have tried king f2 at some points, give the f pawn, but then it's probably risky for white because b2 could fall. Okay, 6.5 out of 9. Good score. I'm sure I missed something somewhere. Yeah, I got the pawn to e3. It just got so complicated. Okay, bishop g2 is a blunder. Yeah, I completely missed knight f5. Like, I realized right after I played it. Oh, and then here, okay, rook c3 was best. Bishop e4. Queen takes f5 apparently is better. But what's the point? Queen h5, yeah, that's hard to see. So, I mean, what happened in the game was also interesting. Okay, Miss Rook D, Queen F1. So when I played Knight F3, I forgot the rook could take it. I thought I was mating. It's around where the camera died. I mean, thankfully Knight F3 is still the best move. Win back some material. And then, yeah, I'm so grateful to have survived this. And it looked so bad. Like F5 was desperation. And it's still winning for white. So how does white win? Yeah, King F2. And then King E1. Okay, not King E2, but King E1. Yeah, the king can probably find shelter. Okay. Wow. Yeah, again, I'll probably, I don't know what I'm going to do about this camera. I think the temporary solution is to just use a normal webcam. Playing Zhigalko. Okay, let's, Zhigalko beat me last week after I trapped him in the opening. Try and get revenge here. We'll probably have a Sicilian. Maybe Alapin coming. Yeah. So you're going to play Bishop D3, Knight A3. Okay. Yeah, this is some line. Not sure about Bishop D3 there. And this might be a line, though. Yeah, it does look a little bit scary. I have to play E5 at some point. I might castle queenside, actually. Queen C7, castle. Really? It's a little bit shocking. Okay, E5. Wow. E5, take, bishop E4. Queen B6 there. Maybe it's worth trying. I might just beat down the pawn in the endgame coming up. This was my calculation. It's not easy to defend E3, actually. Oh, but there's takes. I take with pawn. Yeah, I'm just down a pawn here. Maybe still something to work with, like E4 on tap. Interesting. Bishop F6. I think I'm going to have to castle eventually. King F8 might be playable, but yeah, we shall see. Oh, that's a good move. Yeah, what else to do? Queen F5, there's rook E5. Not exactly what I want. In knight d7, rook d8. That move as well. Hmm. Keeping some tension. A very dangerous position here. It's taking a lot of time. G3 played. He wants to play H4. Rook d2. Take. This first. That was a really bad move. Maybe it's playable though. There goes both my rooks. What to do? And my bishop. Or all my pawns. Where's my stalemate trick? Oh no, my bishop. Oh no, my bishop. Okay. What to do? Good game. That was a good fight. Trading queens was a good practical decision on his part. I'm 6.5. There's one more game. I'll probably play up again, imagine. Yeah, it's a very uncomfortable position. Is bishop h7? Wow, so bishop h7 is the best move. It was just too dangerous for me It's probably just losing for me to play g6 because takes. Oh, it's not losing though. Ah, I have bishop h4, which, yeah, I didn't really calculate this. I mean, I just saw the prospect of takes, king here, and then like castling, and it looks really bad. So, one more game to go. Am I close to top 50? Oh, I'm still in top 50. Even after losing. Number 40. Okay. Let's see if I can finish strong. I mean, the games I've lost so far, they've all been really good fights. And this game, it was kind of gradual. Like, I got a worse position from the opening. I'll have to review this line. Bishop d3 was probably prep on his part. Oh, rook c8's kind of a nice move to throw in. Threatening knight b4. Objectively, black is fine here. Okay, so one more round. I think I've gained a little bit of rating this tournament. 2786 currently. Might be waiting for not that game. Oh, we're waiting for one more game to finish, which just finished. Okay, let's put the chat back in emote only mode. And game should start any moment now. Oh, I'm playing Sam Sevian. Okay, I played Sam over the board recently in St. Louis. I played the London against him. I think we might repeat our same opening. We'll see though. Okay, maybe not. Is this some sort of prep? I mean, f3 looks natural. I mean, g4 takes h5. I think I just go for it. Yeah, that's a move. Hmm. I wasn't sure what to do there. Calculating this and then bishop e5. Trying to open things up. Queen f2. I do bishop e2. So put a rook on g5. I still go for this. I want to play knight g3, h5 eventually. Oh my gosh, sorry about that. I'm about to blunder the rook there too. What to do? I just walked into a pin. Queen e1. Queen e4 is coming. I'll try this. Still a little time. I don't know why he's taking time here. Rook d4 is obvious. Maybe that's why. It may have just been losing the whole time. I tried. I was probably losing the whole time. Black's just faster. Yeah, difficult endgame to hold. I'm surprised he didn't play rook d4. I was going to play f5, which I guess saves me. Like takes and then I have just enough counterplay. I wasn't sure about this position though. Rook here takes and takes, blocks up a pawn. Man, that's very good judgment on his part to like go for the rook ending where he's not up material, but he was able to keep the advantage with a more active rook and king. Okay, nice result still. I mean, 6.5. Played a lot of strong players this tournament. Thank you, Kevmac. Appreciate the first time prime. Who is my most famous opponent? Probably Kamsky. He's a famous legend. Good job, Paravian. Clear first, 10 out of 11. Yeah, Hikaru didn't win Title Tuesday today. He was busy playing a slightly random tournament in Toronto. How is Hikaru doing? Hikaru... Yeah, last saw the position, queens were on the board. Maybe I can switch the scene here. Can quickly look at the games going. It seems like Fallujah is really putting on the pressure. But yeah, queens were traded somehow. Yeah, this looks like it's liquidating. Pawn e6. Probably isn't going anywhere. Like rook here, rook c7. It does look like Hikaru should hold this. Why the board looks so crazy? I'm using a different theme. I think I usually use the just blue theme, one of the default themes. Whoa, thank you 3 Alloway. Gifting 50. Really appreciate that. Did I finish top 50? I finished 58th. I finished top 60. Well, thanks for the kind support. It was a better tournament than usual. It's usually a good sign if I'm playing Sam Sevian in the last round. Yeah, big thank you. I don't think I'll be streaming for too much longer. Just realized my light is... I'm using a key light, but it's a little bit harsh. Maybe it's okay. Oh! My camera. Urgh. Ah! Okay. It is an overheating issue with the camera. It, like, before it turned off, it said internal temperature too high. Allow for cooling. So it's probably not an Elgato issue. Okay. So how do I do this? I just use my webcam. This is gonna be less nice camera quality. It's just a webcam on my laptop. Oh! Okay, I'm too big. And maybe it's not that bad though. And that's not bad, right? Like, maybe it could be improved. Yeah, again, apologies for all the tech issues during the stream. I'll try and fix it for next time. I'll probably just get like a normal webcam. Oh, should I put the clips in the background? That's a decent idea. So like if I move this here, so I can put this. Okay. Here's my eclipse in the background. I'm eclipsing the eclipse. Okay. I think that's nice, right? What's that scene from Breaking Bad? I'm the one who eclipses. Anyway, there's only 2 games going in the open section of candidates. So Nepo and Prague drew along with Fabian Vidit. So Hikaru against Firouzja and Gukesh against Abbasov are still going. Looks like Gukesh is pushing for a win. His pawn looks free. I'm not looking with Engine currently. We could check out the women too. Let's go here. Oh, the women are all done. Peaceful day in the women's section. Yeah, all draws. So only 2 games going. Hikaru against Firouzja. Looks like... Oh, looks like this pawn is a bit weak. Wait, if Hikaru wins this pawn, I wonder if he can push for a win. It's probably still just a draw. The pawn's not takeable right away, like f3 ideas. Bishop g2 as well. So I think this is going to be the longest game today. Gukesh against Abbasov. Anyway, I think I'm going to wrap things up. It was a fun Title Tuesday. Thanks everyone for watching.